Tonight we are going to look at the Sega Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, also known as Akumajo Dracula Gekka no something.
Yeah.
I know most of it.
Sounds great.
So, yeah, PlayStation original. A year later, they ported it to the Sega Saturn, which everyone thought would be great because it's, known for its 2D games.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much. No, it's kind of garbo in a lot of ways. It's it's kind of a big ball of garbage. And I've decided, since, Symphony of the Night's a popular game, everyone streamed the first half of that game, right? We're all familiar with it, the speech with Dracula.
Hey, what is a man?
Something about a pile of secrets.
Bullshit. It's actually a pile of bones, muscles, and blood.
Yeah, Dracula.
You're wrong.
You're on notice.
Anyways.
So I've decided, instead of working my way from the beginning to the end, we are going to work our way from the end to the beginning. Let's see how this works out in practice. Along the way, we'll look at all the different things here in this version. It's a pretty interesting port. It's definitely worse than the PlayStation version, but, it's still worth a look. Still playable, still interesting. First of all, you'll notice Alucard's ensemble here. This is a Sega Saturn exclusive cloak. It's called the Rainbow Cloak.
Neat.
It changes color automatically throughout the game, randomly and unpredictably. Not something in the original PlayStation one. I know they did have a cloak that lets you customize the color of it, but this one is new and exclusive.
Real quick, this game has an extra area, correct?
It does, yeah. We'll be seeing both of those extra areas tonight.
Sweet.
I've already routed it out, and we'll see just how badly we diverge from that path. So, in terms of progression, I've collected the gold and silver rings, got the spike breaker armor, I'm ready to take on Richter. And what you need to do here is see Maria. She'll give you a pair of holy glasses, but it goes a little bit differently here in this version.
Yeah, totally.
In this version, she's all, show me what you got.
Oh god.
And instead of just giving you the holy glasses, you gotta fight her.
Crap. Good luck, Danny.
I don't know if I can do this. I've got powerful weaponry, but she could still... This move is doing a number on me. So also new to the Sega Saturn version is Maria as a playable character. If all goes well, we'll conclude our look at the game here with a speedrun of Maria mode. And you all know how well my speedruns go.
They're great.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that.
Colors right now. They're cool.
Yeah, Maria's nothing to fuck with. She is...
Maria's killing you, dude.
Yeah, in many ways, she breaks the game in terms of her abilities. Hopefully you'll get to see that later on with the speedrun. In the meantime, I'm just kind of letting her do her thing, so you can see all her different attacks.
Does Maria still throw animals at enemies?
Unfortunately, no. Yeah, if you remember the original PC Engine Dracula X, you could also play as Maria, but she was a little girl there, and she attacked with puppies and kittens and birds and stuff. She still has animal friends in this version, but they work a little bit differently. This is not going how it did in practice. This boss is not an issue.
It's okay. It's okay. Boss is
Oh, of course she's immune to the Bible. What was I thinking? Alright. Calling out my secret weapon.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting owned.
You are getting owned.
hard
I'm sorry.
by Maria. Here we go. Here we go. Right?
People screaming about the butts they saw? Good.
There was a butt and a little bit of side boob.
Well, you did it. Barely.
Good lord. What a fight.
You hit her in the head after she... Come on.
It was a play tap. Like, hey, buddy, get up.
when you jokingly just throw a giant hook at someone's head. It's a joke, mate. Can't you take a joke?
A lot rougher of a fight than I thought it would be. I used up a few potions there, it looks like. That'll make the rest of the game pretty interesting.
Good.
身につけていれば邪悪な幻を見破ることができるはずよ。
そうか。
I like that talking Mercedes-Benz logo in the background. Like, oh, let me
That's-
tell you about how cool my car is.
That's a demonic seal, Alex.
Man, guess I won't be driving that car then.
Why not? Demonic cars are the best cars.
I want sealed!
Another thing you may notice, if you're familiar with the original game, is the constant slowdown. Like, all the time. Even if there's nothing going on the screen, it's still going to drop frames. And it's really kind of annoying. Because it fundamentally changes the way the game plays. Like, if you've played a lot of the PlayStation version, you know how Alucard jumps. You know that he's kind of floaty, and you can work around that. Here, it just feels like he hangs in the air forever. It feels that different. It's noticeable. So what we're going to do here is go towards the first of the two Sega Saturn exclusive levels. There's something. Don't get your hopes up too much. But you know, it's neat to see if you've played nothing but the PlayStation version.
Before, the aspect ratio is slightly different. It's weird. I cropped it a little bit here, but it's not 16 by 9 here, is it? It's like a what is this? Because it looks like it's like not 4 by 3. Like it keeps switching from 4 by 3 to.
Yeah, there's a lot that's been said about the difference in resolution between this version and the PlayStation one.
Yeah, it's not window box. It's just
like for this, they didn't pillar box it or anything. All they did was stretch it ever so slightly, so some pixels are too are 2 pixels wide when they should be 1 pixel wide. And in the end, that makes everything look strange and stretched. There's actually a good video from Digital Foundry, specifically about this version. They go into
someone
that.
mentioned that in chat, actually.
Definitely have a look at that. And yeah, if anyone wants to link that, that would be cool. Highly recommended. They go super in-depth about the frame rate, the resolution change, just everything that made this game a lesser version of Symphony of the Night. And yet, it's still a good game. This week I finally played through this version for the first time, and I realized, man, this game's good. Not even this version can ruin it. It's just super playable and fun. And it has its problems, but the best parts are still there. The gameplay and the soundtrack, and most of the graphics. I think it should be down here somewhere. This new area is a connecting room between, oh here it is, between this little shaft and a part earlier in the game. Let's see. I'm doing backdashes because I'm a pro speedrunner.
You are?
Welcome to Cursed Prison! My favorite prison. So this background's new, these enemies are not new, they are reused. There's a couple of new ones later on though. A save point if you need it. I need it. Let's not take our chances.
Whoa, badass! Very goth, very cool, Danny.
That looks so much cooler on the PlayStation though.
It does.
Here, like the cross is all crooked and weird looking. I don't know if this level was originally planned for the game, but I know the other area was. It was half developed and then scrapped before the game shipped. We'll see that one in a little bit. So you're starting to see a theme here. Not especially imaginative level design here. It's just left to right, right to left. However, this place does have a few exclusive items, including this thing.
Question from chat, was this added to the PSP version as well?
I don't think so, no. The PSP one did have Maria as a playable character, but she's actually a different Maria. She plays completely differently. It actually, I think it brings back her bird attacks from the PC Engine version. So we had our fun with the shield rod, but now it's time to use the Astral Dagger. Ooh.
Also, yeah, it changes resolution between the menu and
Yeah,
the game.
every time you bring up the menu, it loses sync with the Framemeister, the Elgato, and it makes it freak out for a minute. It does it between menu screens, too, so after I exit this screen, it'll try and change resolutions again. And to top it all off, normally you could push select during the game to view the map, you know, kind of really important when you're trying to fill out all the stuff you're missing. Here you gotta pause, and then push the L button, which marks another screen resolution change and yet more load time.
Hooray!
That's probably the worst part of this port, I would say. It makes it really annoying to fill out the squares on the map. On the plus side, we got a bloody dagger.
Still like
And
this.
and lately, the last few times I've played through this, I've enjoyed playing as Dagger, Alucard. Because there's only a few of these in the game, but they let you stab real fast.
Oh, very cool.
Just go around shanking people.
You're furiously stabbing is the thing.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the Cursed Prison? There's
Wait,
one
what?
more. There's one more room here,
Okay.
but and this room actually has exclusive enemies. Look, there's a gargoyle. There's a will-o'-the-wisp.
That, Rip.
Rip indeed. But just you wait. The best enemy is at the end of this hall. It's gonna blow your mind. Are you ready for this? Another exclusive enemy in the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night is a spooky ghost.
Ah!
It's a spooky ghost. Get away from me. It's kind of interesting though, because you can't really attack it. I don't think there's any other enemy in the game that really behaves like this. But
It's
if
a
you
really shitty looking ghost. I'm sorry, it's not that shitty, but it is kind of shitty.
if you have a sub weapon, you can instantly kill it.
Ugh.
And the funny thing is that you can get to this area like right at the beginning of the game, and those ghosts give you a shit ton of experience points. Like just by killing one, you'll get like 3 or 4 levels if you're just starting out,
Oh, people
and they
say
die in one hit.
you need to scare him for the ghost. You're absolutely right, Chad.
And that's the Cursed Prison. What do you think?
I like the ghosts.
That was a cool ghost, yeah.
More ghosts.
By the way, thanks for the host, BBH, and anyone else I missed.
Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. We're cool.
So, you know, there's a little spot. Here in the PlayStation version, there was just nothing here, but here there's a little bridging area to make it just a little bit easier to go through the castle. Also, this gives you another reason to explore this little hallway, which you don't have much of a reason to otherwise. So what I'm going to do now is head back to the beginning of the game, because that's where the second hidden area is. How's my time? Looks good.
It looks like I didn't, it looks, your time is, I didn't keep the timer.
It's
Your
okay.
time. But about, like...
I didn't ask for it.
You're good.
Let's go. Oh wait, I got the bat power. What am I thinking?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you can be a bat, and the cloak changes what color of bat you are. You're also a wolf.
Okay, that's less of a wolf and more of a weird... I don't even know what that was.
Damn it! The speedrun's over. This speedrun is trash now. All I wanted to do was dash through the hallway as a wolf, looking
All you
really
wanted
cool.
to do was be a cool wolf with a weird scorpion tail.
Well, here you go. Cool wolf, engage. Wolf fell down the stairs. Not cool wolf.
So what is with the fairy elf around you?
That's one of the familiars you can get in the game. She automatically uses potions when your health gets low.
Oh, cool.
She's also helpful for any game-breaking glitches you might use for speedruns. I know she's a key part of the any percent route. Like that one part where you have to get to the library, whatever. You all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
The library.
The library. That's where the books and Dracula is. Also, where the books about Dracula are, too. There you go.
Sorry, dude.
Is he sad that his wolf, his like friend died? Or?
Yeah, and now I'm gonna stab him.
Well, there he goes.
Alright, here we go. This area. You could actually glitch into this place on the PlayStation version, but at the end of this hallway it just kind of ends. There's nothing to see here. Oh, I want to keep this. But on the Saturn, get to this area. And this is probably the best part of the Sega Saturn version here. My favorite enemy is in this part.
Alright, what is it?
You'll see.
Is it as cool as that ghost? Because I don't believe you.
It might be cooler than that ghost. I don't want
Shit,
to.
okay.
I don't want to get your hopes up, but it's pretty good. Also got a Vampire Killer remix going on in the background. Nice little bonus.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Bone Dog.
Oh, by the way, there was a door to the left, but that's just a save room. Yep, the underground garden. I think these enemies are new, or at least some of them are. Random slowdown every time I jump. Look at these things. What are these?
What? I love them.
I know these things are new. Water leapers is what they're called.
So they're just like fat flying fish.
Okay, so why I have the Bible equipped is just it gives you a chance to see just how much the game slows down. Like, okay. First of all, check it out.
Wow.
It's your new friend.
Wispy Woods got twisted!
Tim Burton offers his twisted vision on Wispy Woods.
Oh my god!
That's a Jiminju, apparently. It laughs. It can drop weird crab apples on you. But it can't do much against Alucard's knife. Okay, so let's do a science experiment here. This is how the Bible should sound. When did I drop the Bible? This is great. No, keep going. The show must go on.
When you killed that tree.
God. Did it drop an axe?
No, I was just making a joke, actually. But maybe it did. I don't know.
I'm so pissed at that tree now. Whatever. Anyway, if you use the Bible any point in the Sega Saturn version, it will start to slow down really obviously, and you can tell just how bad the slowdown is getting. This guy's new. Our little gardener pal.
Whoa, he's the guy from, oh, what's that game? What's that video game with the guy and the scissors? And it's a horror game. You know what I mean? Clock Tower, yeah, he's the Clock Tower guy.
Oh, she also heals poison. That's nice.
He's just tired of you trying to destroy his garden. I don't blame him.
There's all these poison plants in here.
Nice. That's really good for you. They'll give you an immunity to poison eventually if you just keep, like, eating poison.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. I heard about it on YouTube.
That enemy is called the Gardener. By the way, for those keeping track of the Castlevania wiki. Oh, you're not healing my poison, are you? This is really gonna happen, huh? Well, in this next room, it's more plants. But after this is something you don't want to be poisoned for. I think it takes like... God, how long does it take the poison to wear off on its own? Like a really long time. And in the meantime, you do very little damage to enemies, so that's cool. Those are new enemies too. I kind of appreciate that they're Venus flytrap styled, not just like a ripoff of Little Shop of Horrors, like most games do.
Chat's talking about the differences in styles between the Saturn team and the whatever team, and Smebs mentions that these are some ocean-ass enemies, and my god, y'all...
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yes!
So this is an exclusive boss here.
This guy looks like the Predator, and his cool skeleton.
His name is Skeleton Leader, but we're gonna call him Skeleton Predator, I guess.
He's got cool hair. He's like, if a skeleton got cool hair. You can quote me on that. Trademark
that. If a skeleton had cool hair. It would be the
Skeleton
skeleton leader. I'm gonna let him do his thing for a minute, because when else is he gonna get his time in the limelight? Throws grenades, shoots a really bad-looking laser.
I was gonna say that.
Oof. Oh boy. Also, yeah, this game does not handle transparencies well.
No, it handles them very poorly.
It's been said the Sega Saturn can't do transparencies. That's not exactly true. You can do it if you really know the hardware. And some games actually do have good-looking transparencies. This is not one of them. Not at all.
Oh, that's
And that's
awful.
it.
That's an awful skeleton moan. Predator. No, Predator, I don't even want to know.
And that concludes the Cursed Garden area.
Yeah, the boss did look like the enemies in Battlefield Earth. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
But he didn't have that horrible, like, nose hair thing.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm picturing
yeah.
John Travolta right now. It's awful. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, we've seen all the new hidden areas, so I'm just gonna beat this game.
Cool.
What would be the quickest way to do that, I wonder?
Use the control pad?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a library card. Or magical ticket, as it's called here.
They're right! Books can take you anywhere.
Library cards are magical. Oh, I am making good time. Yeah. I planned it this way. This is what the shopkeeper sounds like in this game.
Cool.
Not nearly as hilarious as the US version. I really miss that English dub. It adds so much to the game. So all I want to do here is just equip a damn knife, and yet the Sega Saturn version turns that into this big production.
All you want is a knife.
All I wanted was a knife.
Just a knife.
Instead, I gotta sit through 10 seconds of load screens. On the PlayStation 1, that would be pretty much instant, by the way. This is not optimized. Not necessarily through lack of trying. Again, I recommend watching that Digital Foundry video for more information on that, but they did their best, and their best is still shit in this case. Alright, so if we can't do the Bible sprite overload, let's try and do this. You want to see some slowdown? Let's see some slowdown. Books, follow me. You guys, follow me too. Go on a trip.
I'm gonna
You
trip
book-
to break the game.
Follow me.
Oh
You
my
two
God,
books.
Danny. Danny, no.
It can
Danny.
get worse. It can get worse.
You are a criminal.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we got a fake transparency on the screen too.
Oh my God.
Now
why?
everybody attack all at once. Yes! I think we've hit a new record low frame rate.
Beautiful.
So yeah, not the best version of Symphony of the Night. I do honestly recommend the original PlayStation version, just because it was so optimized for that platform. Just playing this for a few minutes makes you realize just how much of a PlayStation game it is. Like, you can try and put it on other platforms, but it's just gonna look wrong. Though the XBLA version is pretty good. Have I mentioned I love this game?
Yes.
It's
Wait,
really
no,
good.
but yes.
Alright, we gotta get to Drac. Or rather, Dracula's Chamber. I could use a teleporter, but let's take the scenic route. Just so you can experience more slowdown. See your favorite parts of the game just get ruined here on the Saturn.
Symphony of the Night as you've never seen it before.
Symphony of the Night as you never wanted to see it. Also, a lot more loading screens. I didn't mention that before. That hallway I just went through is designed to mask loading on the PlayStation while it streams in new data in the background. Saturn version don't do that. After you go through the hallway, it actually stops and says now loading.
Ah, so it's like the Sonic CD, Sega CD version versus the all the other ports aside from the Whitehead one.
That's exactly what it is. It's like PC Sonic CD. Look at that. Look at that thing of beauty.
That is cool. I don't care. I love that. That is
so much cross-hatching.
More of these cool. Yes, I'm sorry.
Alex is in favor, despite.
Yes, I apologize. I'm at a loss for words, and
despite
I can
the
just...
technical limitations. Would have been a good idea to get the wing smash before doing this, but I have a very slow bat right now, and it's gotten even slower. Go, Alucard, fly like the wind. Alright, who wants to see the clock tower? Area full of enemies, full of gears, full of Medusa heads.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of impressed with how it handles this part. It doesn't do too bad.
This is better than the Dither Skull, as they're calling it.
Yeah, the Dither Skull.
I love the Dither Skull.
I really like getting to this point in the game where you can just fly anywhere and the level design doesn't matter anymore. Fuck you, I'm a bat.
You're a bat with a sword, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a sword following you.
Oh, it's a ghost sword.
Okay.
Slowly making our way up here. Oh, it's painful. Eventually you do get used to it. It's not game-breaking or anything. You can still play through this whole thing with no problems. It's just, you know, a whole lot less prettier. Oh, by the way, during tonight's stream, I'm going to put together a new canon ending for Symphony of the Night.
Oh, good.
I hope you're ready.
Finally, someone does it.
First involves getting the true ending, which I'm about to get here. Assuming I can actually beat Richter.
At one point, your cape was the color of the Knicks basketball team, and
Nice.
don't worry, Chad hates the Knicks.
Bat makes
Fuck
you
the
think of the New
Knicks.
York Knicks.
Fuck the Knicks, and he got that mango cape.
Oh, also Richter gets a new outfit in this version.
Oh, nice.
He's got a jacket.
Oh, finally, now his arms won't be cold.
Where you fight the evil possessed Richter. And this is where you use the magic glasses to, you know, break the spell. But we're not going to do that, because Richter sucks. He will die tonight. Oh god, I hope he will die tonight. Richter! Richter! Richter with the corner trap! Oh my god!
Richter has you trapped in a pattern.
Jesus, he did. Oh, now who's trapped in a pattern? I am Subarashi. Fucking Hydro Storm bullshit. I can't believe he pulls this against you. You can mitigate it a little bit by transforming, but he's still gonna hit you a lot. Oh my god, I need to get out of here. What would be a good thing to eat right now?
Hot dogs?
Let's see if I have any hot dogs. No, wait, I still got potions. Oh, game.
Gotta change resolutions.
The funny thing is, it's not actually changing resolutions. It's just triggering a resolution change without actually changing the resolution. It's just being a dick.
God.
This looks like a hot dog.
Oh my gosh, it's a corn dog. Holy crap, I was joking. That's beautiful. It's like
Another
the ball screen where I ask you to do something incredibly ridiculous and you're like, sure.
Another good thing in this version is you have a third hand that you can use for items. Normally you have to give up some of your equipment. That hot dog did not do shit. I'm gonna switch back to my potions. Never you mind, Richter. I'm just going around the room eating frankfurters.
Trough of Luxury letting us know that the hot dog had a line that translates to this area's specialty, so
Nice.
beautiful.
The Transylvania specialty. Alright, 3 potions. That should be enough, right? Okay, game. Let's do this. Let's stab Richter Belmont to death. This is going well. There we go!
Oh, cool! He turned into a crystal.
Why did he turn into a crystal?
He turned into a crystal, everybody! He's reached his final form. Crystallized Belmont.
Now what you're going to see here is actually a unique ending that you get if you get the magic glasses but choose not to use them. Normally if you beat Richter, Alucard just kind of, you know, he acts gloomy in front of the castle. He's all like, oh, why do humans suck so bad? Well, I'm going to go now. But here, in this ending, you actually meet up with Maria, who I think is Richter's sister? I may be wrong. I don't know the lore. Oh, but first, a CG movie.
Oh, finally.
There's 2 of these in the game. One in the intro, one here at the ending. And they're both real bad. They're like so bad that they were actually cut out of the XPLA version.
Oh, wow.
It was 97. They felt obligated to put in some CG.
Sorry, I was just looking at those clouds rendering, and I was like, oh, that's no good.
Also, this cutscene has been further compressed and actually cropped from the original PlayStation version. So it runs at a lower frame rate and still looks worse. But we did it. We beat Dracula's castle.
Oh, finally!
The demon castle is gone. But, we have to explain things to Maria. Since, you know, she did give us those glasses expecting us to break her brother's spell. He's all like, it's over. And she's like, Alucard, what about Richter? And he's like, sorry, bro. And she's like, I see. Thanks, I'm glad somebody stopped him. And she goes on to be all like, well, I'm gonna find out who was actually controlling him. And Alucard's just like, whatever, I'm taking off. They should have translated the game exactly like I just translated it, by the way. Alucard's like, whatever.
Maria's like, dang it.
And that's the end of Alucard's story.